The first thing you have to do to get started is get all your dependencies on the page. Ember has two dependencies, jQuery and handlebars. Here I've got them all as script tags, but you can use something like Ember Tools or Yowman or your own build process to get these dependencies on the page. But you can see here it's simple. jQuery comes first, then handlebars, then Ember. And that's all you need. Templates are usually your first concern when building an Ember application. To get a Hello World app running, all you need is a template and one line of JavaScript. So let's see what that would look like. Do our little Hello World here. Whoops. And then get our single line of JavaScript where we just create an instance of an Ember application. And there we have it. That's it. Behind the scenes, Ember's creating an application controller for us and a route for us. I'll talk more about those in later episodes, but this is all you need to get a Hello World app running. Now, typically you don't use script tags like this in production. Again, Ember Tools uses a build process for you where it will pre-compile actual files that are just handlebars files into JavaScript functions that then Ember can use for your templates. But this makes for really nice demos and really shareable demos. So that's what I'll be using in these first few episodes anyway. So far, this demo is actually really dumb. There are two things Ember does really, really well. One is keeping your application state in a URL with routes. The other is keeping data up to date in your template. We'll worry about routes in a later episode. Let's talk about binding data to a template. First, we need some data for the template. I've already got this app object, so I can just tack a property onto it, like app.name equals hello world. And then I update my template to display app.name. And now you can see that it's pulling in the name and dropping it on the page. Really simple. In Ember, anytime you display data in the template like this, it's automatically bound to that data. The template will stay up to date without any effort on your part, and very efficiently as well. It even updates text nodes within elements without touching their siblings. So let's do something silly like time how long a user has been on the page. So let's add another property in here, seconds on page. And we don't have anything yet. So we've got that. And to see how Ember keeps it all up to date, I can set an interval, and let's just update that property every second. Sorry about that. Now you can see that is just counting up for us. Every second, our interval gets updated by 1, and then the data in the template is automatically bound, and it just keeps itself up to date. With a little imagination, it's easy to see how this affects building your web applications. You don't have to think about when and how to show and hide things in event handlers and request callbacks and things like that. You just work with the data the view represents. The principal function of Ember is to display your data accurately and immediately.